About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run with Elliott. Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Cooper's got it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's see what you got. Check 3.
10th carry now for Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 39, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Check 380. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a 1st down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Go. Right there. Guys, listen. 54 Mike. I know he ain't got it.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Stop your whining.
Now it's Penny. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
That's a really alert deep.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott. Man there complete to Gallup. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Prescott looks to throw on first. Caught by Cobb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. On 2nd and 9. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 26 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners. anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Rashad Penny, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Wilson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long. Wilson to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Now Wilson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Robert Quinn in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. That one goes for 36 yards.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into 1st down and then some. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5, pickup of 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He's back to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You think
and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
14. You go tight. You go over. You got tight. Hey, look.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Green 80. Right 54. All right, T, let's go. All right,
On 1st down, Carson. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From just shy of midfield, Wilson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. On 3rd down, it's Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
He's telling him to run. You got 3 down.
Prescott now from the 50. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Here's Elliott. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 1 at the 4-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal.
Kill. 47.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Throwing, Prescott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 3 yards out, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over. Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself something.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Being chased out left, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. There's a nice move. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This is Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Prescott from the gun. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
The run by Elliott, a good one on first down as he's able to pick up about 6 there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
57. Defense wins championships, baby.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. It's been quite the season for Maher, first kicker in NFL history with 3 kicks of 60-plus. He's hit twice in 2019 from 60 or more, from 62 just before halftime against the Jets in Week 6. And then 1 week later, he hit from 63 to end the first half against the Eagles. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users. Reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore. Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. No running room for Zeke on first down, as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, it's Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up, loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a one-score game.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
And it's third down.
Hey, here we go. Go right in. 57.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check. Here we go. 46. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Hey. 54. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They run again with Carson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Wilson on first down. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 6.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott to throw on fourth. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Prescott to throw it. And an alley to run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. If they've stopped them 2 out of 3 times, usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. From the gun on third down, Wilson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now let's see what his offense can do. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. The throw over the middle taken in. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. The first down carry by Elliott.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. They'll try to run for it with Penny. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Watch the edge.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, backfield, and that's your ball.
Coach Sean McVay.
Let's go, baby. Get high. Get up. Let's go.
A journey of miles begins with a single snap. When you see Saquon, it's usually from behind. Number 55 in the Ring of Honor for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's go, record breakers. Rhythm. One more thing about superstars. They make every play count. Hold on to that ball, cuz you got one drive to score from your 25. Then it's their turn. You've got one drive to score on them. So get going.
Let's go.
The first carry of the game, seek and destroy. He could take it to the house. Va 40, 30, 20, easy eggs. This rhythm team got a beat. Beat him into the end zone, that is. All right now, what will the rhythm do here? They'll let Elliott try and run it in, and he'll be stopped shy of the goal line. So this lead will stay at 6. You can do math, can't you? 6 plus 2 equals a win for you. A first carry now for Saquon. First carry of the game. He'll barely get back to the line of scrimmage. No game last play. I'd like to see a little more out of this offense. We got a stadium full of KO fans watching this. Only had a gain of 4. Go get some more, or else it's the loser's door. Drops back here to throw on third. Blam! The hit jarred it loose. Incomplete. Buckle up. You're in the...
81.
Looking to throw on 4. Wide open is his receiver. That's complete. And he's free. Going down the right side. Touchdown. He stayed in there and showed a lot of heart. So the call is made by Sean McVay. They're ready for 2. They're going to run it with him, and he is not going to get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out the end zone. Keeps this thing tight. get 3, they get 3. Who's going to be closest to the end zone and get this win? Big to throw for the 50. Bigfoot Garrett comes across for the sack. We've got a Bigfoot sighting. Give it up for Myles Garrett, y'all. Man, I can't wait to shake your hand up on this stage. If you get the win, that is. From the gun, they'll run with Saquon. Short gain on the play. Gonna have to get things going right here. You're going the wrong way. From the gun, here's Vic. And his throw here's gonna be. Play 4 on the way in tug of war. Go get you a win. They go shotgun. He's gonna sling this deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's down at the 6-yard line. All right, this is it. Your last chance to make it happen on offense. You're not starting this thing off right. Gotta call plays faster. Chance to make something happen. Man, a safety. That's just more salt on the wound. Hard to see more points added to their score with your offense holding the ball. Record breakers. Moving on to that next round. Looking for that victory. Let's go, record breakers. Rhythm. Oh, you got some traction. You made it to round 2. But guess what, player? The other guy did too. I'm your boy, Trey Moe. Now let's get into Superstar KO. Your ball. One drive. Superstar, you are live. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing left side. He's got Allen. Now space. Almost made barely brought him down.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Busting into the defensive side of the field. That's how you play superstar KO. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Rolling to his right, aiming for Evans. And we're going the other way. Comes down to an old-fashioned foot race. La Senza. Same thing. Forgot something? It's... score on this drive, and you can take your fancy ball home as a winner. Here's Vic, 1st and 10. It's the acrobat Byron Jones with the INT. You told him once, now tell Mr. Jones again. This crowd is ready for tug-of-war, but are you? First carry for Marcus Allen, and this will be taken across midfield into record-breaker territory. They ran their first play. Let's see what you got on yours. Now Vic. Room to run, looking left side, and that's complete. It's a TD for RB. Breakers making it 2 in a row. 1 third-round ticket, please. Julio takes the top off of defense. Let's go, the rhythm, record breakers. Okay, player, I see you've been feasting on the competition, but can you keep your seat at the table in the 3rd round? First and 10, 75 yards to glory. Superstar KO time, baby. They're running for the first time with Saquon. And they take him down after a really nice run.
That's all you got.
Goes forward for 8, a couple yards short of the first down.
Watch the pass.
On play action, Michael Vick. Sliding right. Busting out some contact.
Let's go. Let's go.
Putting some pressure on that defense down in the red zone. You came to play. Now for the red zone. Fifth. Close enough to make both teams sweat. Who wants it more? Running on first and goal. Khalil Mack with the tackle after only a handful. This time they'll throw it Vic. Now he'll move out the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Record Breakers. Big play coming out for the Record Breakers. They're set up for two. They'll look to throw. He'll get in the end zone. That gives them an 8-point lead. Superstars have setbacks, but they never give up. Go put up 8 of your own. On first down is Rivers. Down Rivers goes, below the waterline. Play didn't go your way. Try not making this harder on yourself than you have to. Going up top. And it pops free. That collision just jarred the ball loose. Record Breaker stacks the package with DBs. On third and long, it's Rivers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Throwing into a party. Defense caught the bouquet for the interception. Their pass is... Record Breakers take their third KO. Going into the 4th round. Byron Jones, you don't need a circus ticket to watch this acrobat. Let's go, Record Breakers. Mirror match. Sweet KO victory in round 3. You hungry for more? Well, here's your chance. On to round 4. All right, now, this is your first play. 75 yards to the line. Let's go. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Picked up 4 yards on that one. 2nd and 6 now. Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly for Snoop. And he got him complete. And he'll go all the way for a record breaker's touchdown. So now a big spot for the record breakers. They'll let Elliott try. He'll get in the end zone. That gives them an 8-point lead. All right now, tug of war is only 8 points away. Time to step it up. On 1st down, Vick's got it. And he's out right past the 25-yard line. Only 3 yards last time. You're going to need more than that. On play action, here's Vick. Airing one deep for Julio Jones. He taking that pigskin to Broadway. And he is into the end zone for a record breaker's touchdown. Get these 2 points, Coach McVay, or it's a KO for your team. Gonna try and throw for it. Looks like it's tug of war time. You got 3 plays, 3 chances to prove you're the best. Gain more yards from your opponent, and you'll win. They'll throw from the 50. Looking long for Snoop. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now you're up. Keep that ball in positive territory. If you want to have a chance, Vick's gonna throw. Aaron was deep for Jones. Oh, he got it. It's complete. Chris Harris Jr. says, finally we got it. Come on now. You got to get it going. Might want to get the ball to one of your superstars. Drops back to throw it. Bigfoot Garrett comes across for the sack. Myles Garrett. Knocking on that door for a KO victory. Go get it. On play action. Michael Vick. And he is into the end zone for a record breaker's touchdown. Winning for a KO. That's no joke.